Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This time we're going to present the 5 best mystery anime of all time part 2. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Check this out. Number 5 is Higurashi No Naku Karani. Higurashi No Naku Karani is an anime adaptation from visual novel made by 7th Expansion. The anime aired from July 2007 to December 2007, with total had 24 episodes. Higurashi No Naku Karani set story in the small village of Hinamizawa, where Furuta and her friends live together in relative harmony. Beneath this mask of peace, however, lies a hidden darkness, one that Rika understands all too well. In this eternal summer, she has been witness to unspeakable horrors. Every time the clock resets, Rika must try to find the villain behind their senseless deaths before tragedy strikes again. However, trying to decipher a mystery when only half the clues presented proves time and again to be disastrous, and each time she believes that things will change, she inevitably fails. As the annual festival approaches, Rika begins her descent from hope to despair in her struggle to break the chains of fate entangling them all. Higurashi No Naku Karani presents an anime that at first seemed like an ordinary harem anime with a cliché romance element, but behind it all turns out this anime instead presents a storyline full of horror and mystery that's interesting to watch. With a mysterious storyline that's able to be neatly built and made curious in each episode, the revelation of the mystery is full of unexpected twists. The elements of horror and violence are sadistic, full of blood and gripping, and the characters who, although it looks cute but apparently psycho, making this anime one of the best mystery horror anime ever. In terms of characterizations, the characters in this anime are really well written and developed, although with abnormal personality and mentality. Moreover, the characters that exist all have their respective roles in the story, so the stories presented in this anime become increasingly more interesting. From a visual perspective, the animation seems to be less presentable and sometimes it feels less consistent in several episodes. But for the background art itself, it looks pretty neat and is able to bring the nuances of horror and mystery very well. For the character design, sometimes it is able to look cute and sometimes it's able to look scary, depending on the situation that happens in the anime. Overall, if you're looking for an anime adaptation from a visual novel with horror and mystery stories that's so interesting, then this one is suitable for you to watch. Number 4 is Hyouka No Terror. Hyouka No Terror is an original anime made by Studio Mappa and directed by Shinichiro Watanabe. This anime aired from July 2014 to September 2014, with total had 11 episodes. Hyouka No Terror tells a story about a terrorist attack that happens on a nuclear facility in Japan, but all that's left behind after the attack is the word fear and painted in red. The government is shattered by their inability to act, and the police are left frantically searching for ways to crack down the perpetrators. The public are clueless until 6 months later a strange video makes its way onto the internet. In it, two teenage boys who identify themselves only as Sphinx directly challenge the police, threatening to cause destruction and mayhem across Tokyo. Unable to stop the mass panic quickly spreading through the city and desperate for any leads in their investigation, the police struggle to act effectively against the terrorists, with Detective Kenjiro Shibasaki caught in the middle of it all. Hyouka No Terror presents a psychological, mystery and thriller anime that feels intense but still interesting to follow. With a story that gives many shades of mystery in it, such as the background of the two main characters, 9 and 12, and the real reason behind all the bombings they do makes the story that presented always intriguing in each episode and not boring. Besides, conflict that occur between the characters are also able to be presented emotionally and dramatically. While the characters in the anime itself can be displayed with a variety of unique personalities, and the character development of each character itself can be delivered quite well and consistently until the end of each episode, so that the story becomes more interesting. The visuals presented look good, various action scenes that happen in the anime can be animated smoothly, and for the background itself can also be shown in detail. Overall, if you're looking for a mystery anime about terrorism packed with quality stories and amazing action, then this anime is double for you to watch. Number 3 is Hyouka. Hyouka is an anime adaptation from novel with the name Kozenbu made by Hanabu Yonezawa. The anime aired from April 2012 to September 2012, with total had 22 episodes. Hyouka tells a story about energy-conservative high school student Hotaru Oreki, who ends up signing up for the classic club at his sister's behest, especially when he realizes how deep-rooted the club's history really is. Begrudgingly, Araki is roped into an investigation concerning the 45-year-old mystery that surrounds the club room. Accompanied by his fellow club members, the knowledgeable Satoshi Fukube, the stern but named Mayaka Ibara, and the ever-curious Arichi Tanda, Araki must commit deadlines and lack of information with resourcefulness and hidden talent in order to not only find the truth buried beneath the dust of works created years before them, but all other small side cases as well. Hyouka presents a slice-of-life anime mixed with mystery elements set in a classic literature club. We'll see the daily life of these club members in solving various mysteries that surround their school. Even though the anime feels slow-paced, but due to the development of its interesting story and the satisfying completion of the mystery makes this anime feel interesting to watch in each episode. The characters in this anime have different and unique personalities, making the interaction between the characters in this anime feel entertaining and sometimes funny. The visuals displayed in this anime look very good, with developed background depictions coupled with more character design that will spoil the audience's eyes. In my opinion, if you like anime with mystery genre that's not too heavy but interesting to watch, then this one is suitable for you. Number 2 is Hyouka No Kuni. Hyouka No Kuni is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Haruko Ichikawa. This anime aired from October 2017 to December 2017, with a total had 12 episodes. Hyouka No Kuni takes place in the mysterious future, when crystalline organisms called chimps inhabit a world that has been destroyed by 6 meteors. Each chimp is assigned a role in order to fight against the Lunarians, a species who attacks them in order to shatter their bodies and use them as decorations. First of the Light, also known as Foes, is a young and fragile chimp who dreams of helping friends in the war effort. Instead, they are told to compile encyclopedia because of delicate condition. After begrudgingly embarking on this task, Foes meets Cinnabar, an intelligent chimp who has been relegated to patrolling the isolated island at night because of the corrosive poison their body creates. After seeing how unhappy Cinnabar is, Foes decides to find a role that both of the rejected chimps can enjoy. Hyouka No Kuni values Foes' efforts to be useful and protect the fellow chimps. Hyouka No Kuni presents a fantasy anime mixed with mystery element that's not only entertaining but also emotional to watch. The story that was delivered in the anime, although it feels slow-paced, but the storyline presented never felt boring. Every conflict is various as well as various mysteries contained in the anime makes this interesting to watch each episode. Then the character development in the anime is shown well, starting from the main character first who initially couldn't do anything and childish, but with a story that goes on, the character becomes more mature and even able to fight against Lunarian. The visuals displayed in the anime are so beautiful and the animation is very smooth. You can say that this anime is one of the best 3D anime ever seen from the visual alone. Overall, if you like fantasy anime with a lot of mysteries and great visual, then this one is perfect for you to watch. Number 1 is Death Note. Death Note is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Tsugumi Oba and Takeshi Obata. This anime aired from October 2006 to June 2007, with a total had 37 episodes. Death Note tells a story about a Shinigami as a god of death. He can kill any person, provided they see their victim's face and write their victim's name in a notebook called a Death Note. One day, Ryuk, bored by the Shinigami lifestyle and interested in seeing how a human would use the Death Note, drops one into the human realm. High school student and prodigy like Yagami stumbles upon the Death Note, and since he deplores the state of the world, tasks the deadly notebook by writing a criminal's name in it. When the criminal dies immediately following his experiment with the Death Note, Light is greatly surprised and quickly recognizes how devastating the power that has fallen into his hand could be. With this divine capability, Light decides to extinguish all criminals in order to build a new world where crime doesn't exist and people worship him as a god. Police, however, quickly discover that a serious killer is targeting criminals and consequently try to apprehend the culprit. Due to this, the Japanese investigators count on the assistance of the best detective in the world, a young and eccentric man known only by the name of Al. Death Note presents a mysterious, supernatural, and psychological-themed anime that involves many smart characters in it. And the anime will see the life journey of Light Yagami, a smart young man who suddenly has a Death Note that's able to kill someone when their name is written there. We'll see various strategic and psychological battles that Light Yagami has to go through so that his identity as the person who has a Death Note is unknown to the police. But that's what makes this anime really feels interesting and intense to watch every episode. various unexpected twists presented in this anime is no less exciting and will make us amazed when watching it. The characters have unique and different personalities, but this makes the storyline more interesting because each character plays an important role in this anime. The visuals presented look good in terms of subtle animations, detailed background art, and character design that are able to adapt the design of the original manga really well. Overall, if you're looking for an exciting and entertaining supernatural mystery anime, then this one is perfect for you to watch. It's all top 5 best mystery anime of all time part 2 that we can present this time. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time, guys!